Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Life Leo. In this video you are going to learn about Python literals. What are these literals mean? Literals are nothing but a simple notation for representing the fixed value. For example, if you have any fixed values like 10, 1.25 or any strings, so these type of fixed values, if you want to define these type of fixed values, the representation of these fixed values are called as the literals. So these literals are also having another name, that is they can also be defined as the raw value or the data given in variables or constants, or literals are the raw data that are assigned to the variables or constants while programming. So any value which is assigned to the variable, then it is called as a literal. So what are the different types of literals we have? So we have numeric, string, Boolean, special and literals collection. So these are the 5 types of literals we have. In numeric, what we have? In numeric we have integer, float, complex, octal, hexadecimal. In string we have single line, multi-line. Boolean we have true, false. Special we have none. Collection list, tuple, set and last dictionary. So these are the 5 types of literals in Python. First, numeric literals. The name itself tells that numeric, that means the values which we are gonna store in the variables are in the numerical format. So what does it done? So whenever we assign values to any variable, they are be immutable. What does this immutability means? Immutability means which is going to be not changed over the time or unable to be changed. That is called as the immutable. Now numeric literals. What is the integer numeric literal? Any positive or negative number, any positive or negative number starting from 1 to n. That means n might be any value including 0. Including 0 assigned to the any variable. So for example, if you want to x equal to 10, that is 10 is a literal, a raw value which is going to be assigned to the variable x. This is 10 is a integer literal. Now float. What does this float mean? Float means any positive or negative float value numbers. What does this float number mean? Float number means along with the normal number, they must and should have the some fractional part. So if we want to represent 10, then we can represent as the 10.00. So y equal to 10.00 means 10.00 is a value, literal value which is assigned to the variable y. Next, complex. The name itself tells that it is going to represent the complex numeral system, that is ai plus bj, where a is the real part of the value body and b is the complex part. So if you want to assign any complex numeral system, then you can use this a plus bj format and it can be assigned to the any variable. Octal. Octal means representing any number in the octal format, that is 0, O, lowercase o and the number system, that is going to be assigned to the any variable, that is octal literal. Next one, hexadecimal. Hexadecimal is used for representing the number in hexadecimal format. So if you want to represent anything from the 0 to F, that is hexadecimal value, then we can use this hexadecimal format. So this is a hexadecimal literal which is going to be assigned to the variable called ZZ. String literals. The name itself tells that string. A string is nothing but a combination or group of characters. So a string literals mean it is created by writing a text which is surrounded by the either the single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. That is, for example, my channel name is Life Leo. So LIYUO. This is a string which is surrounded by single quotation or double quotes or triple quotes. That is called as a string literal. Now, if we have any character that is a single character, X is there, X. If you keep X inside the single quotations or double quotations or triple quotes, then it is called as the character literal. It is called as the character literal. If you want to write the string for the n number of lines, that is, if you want to write the string, same string for the multiple lines, then we can use the triple quotations. So with the help of the triple quotes, we can write the multi-line strings. Let us take the examples for these things. So X equal to 10. So print of X. That means 10 is a literal value which is assigned to the X. So look at here. We got the X value 10 here. So if I take the Y equal to 10.56. Now if I print Y, then I am going to get the 10.56. Let us try to take the X equal to 9, Y equal to 10.56 and print the type of X and type of Y. So type is a function which is used to find the data type assigned or built-in type assigned to the any variable in Python. Now look at here, X, an integer is positive integer holding in the X. That's why it returned the class as the int. In Y it is holding the decimal fractional part values. That's why it represented as the float. So that's why by automatically Python understands that what is the type of the data the respective programmer has been stored. So that is automatically understandable. That's why it is called as the dynamically typed language. Now X equal to life. If I write in the single quotes and if I try to print this one, so yes, we got the answer, because this Python accepts any string literal in between the single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. Nothing is there, nothing is wrong with these ones. So double quotes. Again we got the answer. Triple quotes. Again we got the answer. So what is the difference between the single quotes, double quotes, triple quotes is, it's better to represent the single characters in the single quotes, the multiple characters, the group of characters in the double quotes, and if you are having the like Life Leo channel, that is multiple line strings, then it is better to use the triple quotes. Look at here, Life Leo channel. We got the multi-line strings. These are called as the string literals. Single line, represent the string in the single line. Multi-line, represent the multiple lines of string. Boolean literals. Boolean means nothing but which are gonna hold only two values. They are either true or false. So if you want to store only Boolean values or Boolean literals, then we can use this Boolean literals to our variables. Look at here. If I want to store the true, so print x. So do you expect what is the answer here? 2 or 1? Think. We got the answer as true because we have assigned the Boolean literal to the x. Now if we check the type of x, bool, that is Boolean. So Boolean literal means which are going to hold only two values, either true or false. Next one, special literals. Special literal means it is going to hold a value called none. None is going to be held in this special. What does this none define? None defines a null variable. If you compare this none with anything, then you are going to get the answer as a false only. If you compare none with none, then only you are going to get the answer as true. I am taking x equal to none, y equal to 10. So print x equal to y. Yes, I got the answer as the false because if you compare any value with none, then obviously you are going to get the answer as the false only. So if you compare none with none, then only you are going to get the answer as the true. So this is one type of literal, that is a special literal. And the most important one is the literals collection. First one, list literal. List literal means a list consists of different data types elements. Like in C programming, an array holds the elements of the same data type. But here it consists of the elements of the different data types. Each and every element in this list are going to be separated by the comma and they are enclosed within the square braces. Now we can store different types of data in a list. That means a list, we can store the integer, a character. Look at why I said this 3 as a character, because I kept this 3 in the single quotes, in 4 in the single quotes. That's why I said that string. That means a list means which is going to hold the different elements of different data types separated by the comma and they are enclosed between the square braces. These lists are mutable. What does the mutability means? Mutability means once the list is defined, we can edit. That is, we can append or we can delete or we can add. That is mutable. Tuple literals. A tuple is a collection of different data type elements as same as list. But what is the difference between the lists and the tuple? That is, in tuple we store the elements separated by the commas, but in between or enclosed between the parentheses. That is, if you keep any number of elements separated by comma in between the parentheses, then it is called as a tuple. One more property is immutable. That is, once the tuple is defined, it is immutable. That means it cannot be changed. Set. Set means it is a collection of unordered data set. So, if you want to represent this set, you can enclose all the elements separated by the commas in between the curly braces. Dictionary literals. Dictionary means nothing but a keyword and their respective meaning. Like that, in Python, dictionary stores the data in the key value pair concept. Here, any key and the respective value is going to separately stored by a comma and then they are going to be enclosed in the curly braces. For example, 1 is a key, colon, the value is hero. 2 is a key, colon, the value is actor. 3 is a key and the value is cinema. That means whenever we search for 1, we are going to get the answer as the hero. When we search for 2, we are going to get the answer as the actor. When we are going to search for the 3, we are going to get the answer as the cinema. So, a dictionary means which stores the data in the key value pair concept, where each and every key value pair is separated by a comma and enclosed within the curly braces. These dictionaries are also mutable. That means once it is defined, we can change. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel Life Leo. Thank you.